Come on, man. We're gonna be with the bullshit. Okay? We're gonna be with the bullshit. I guess I'm gonna be with the bullshit. No matter. No matter. No matter. I'm gonna be with the bullshit, okay? I'm gonna step this up another notch. I'm gonna be with the bullshit. Alright? I'm just saying. I'm just gonna be with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to say. You feel what I'm saying? I gotta be with the bullshit. Because at the end of the day, and I'm gonna let you know this is a 10 hat, alright? This is a radiational proof. Alright? Do your research, look it up. Shit's slipping out. It is what it is. I'm just gonna have to do it dirty. Dirty. I'm doing you dirty. You stepped out of line. I told you guys I'm different from everybody else. What I'm mad about though is that I didn't get the transition early. But the delay did come with benefits. You know what I'm saying? I hit the beet juice. Come forward, my friend. Okay, come forward. Tell me what it is that troubles you. Come forward, my friend. Tell me what it is that troubles thee. What is causing you to rebel? Right? We want to tap into our feelings here. You know, logically. Push the frequency of feelings into something logic, right? Something understandable. Something understandable. What path you want to take. You suffered a lot of loss, hardships. You're very a little analytic thinker, okay? You strategic for the wrong reasons. You know what I'm saying? You ain't really using your emotional intelligence, right? Emotional intelligence meaning your intuition properly. Okay? It got you going in that Pisces energy, wishy-washy ass shit. You know what I mean? Wishy-washy ass. You don't know which way you want to go, upstream, downstream. You don't know if you want to be gay or you want to be straight. You know what I'm saying? It's something you can't see, but others pick that up about you. Right? That's how you get taken advantage of. It's like going to someone who has an open eye, you know, being able to see or seek out what it is that you need in life by tapping into, you know, your root chakra. And that's survival mode, right? Your root chakra is a survival mode. Okay? And this is using it in a way where you're not, like they say, emotionally mature, or you're acting like a child, right? Giving bad advice to people, scheming and shit. Putting motherfuckers on the wrong path. I mean, pretty much just not giving a fuck, you know. You know, and it's spiritual awareness is something that's not necessarily talked about. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, they want you to be, submissive to the coin. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I give it to you, I give it to you. I give you the opportunity. This is, and that's not the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's the all knowing, right? Let me show you where that at. The all knowing, right? The purple chakra, that's the eye. That's the all seeing eye. So you know it comes from a different source. You have proof, you have knowledge. You don't backstab and scheme behind people's backs to get what you need out of life. You tap into the almighty, the all source. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? You tap in. So all the things that create all things. It makes all this shit obsolete. We pretty much getting our ass kicked. Well, I'm pretty much getting my ass kicked by that energy. Because when people are in position in certain powers, you know what I'm saying, they feel like they could do whatever they want to fucking do. And like, I some real shit, I don't want to carry over the 2 and divide by 5. You know, I don't want to go back and have to go check my pay stubs and shit. Like, it's scandalous. You know what I'm saying? And you just relentless. You won't fucking stop, bitch. You're not the giver of prosperity, my love. You feel what I'm saying? Because there's always opportunities. You feel what I'm saying? Always open channels to learn new things, and self-education is free education, my love. You go teach yourself some shit. Okay, they Barnes and Nobles. You can go down there and read books and shit for fucking free. I've done it. You motherfuckers don't even utilize your library anymore. I can't even go in there because it's all fucking bum people. Just hang out in there, stay warm and shit. You're looking at the world sideways. You're in survival mode. You feel what I'm saying? That you're not using your emotional intelligence. You're more using your instincts. You're operating at your lower self. You're operating like an animal. Half the time, you motherfuckers don't even know what you want. You just doing shit. But this was supposed to be a moment of grace. Okay, for the graceful one. Come forward and tell me your concerns. I see which you have been adoring. I see. So I blessed you with this as course because you can see. Right? You can see. Right? I give you the gift of sight to hear my voice through the ethers, being able to pinpoint when spirit is talking to you. You know what I'm saying? The eye singing back to you, speaking back to you. Please, if anybody really know what I'm talking about, it's pretty hard to explain. You know what I'm saying? It's like getting a signal. You know? Like, oh shit. And it's crazy because the ads and things in that nature is to put you in a trance. But for people such as myself, it's a message to the ethers if you can uncover what's actually being said to you, my friend. So I don't really necessarily think that they can actually eliminate one such as myself in that sort of a manner and destroying the soul, knowing that the soul is undestructible. So you can't, if a person is in tune with their soul, who they are, you know what I'm saying, and really just existing and understanding why we're existing in the existence, right? They can only try to tear you from within because all the materialistic shit wouldn't even matter to you when you're operating on that type of frequency. You're operating on all things as abundance, right? So come forward, my friend. Have you not got the message I've sent you? Whatever you seen on a billboard or whatever you came across, or somebody said something, a stranger said something that resonated with you, that spoke to you, not resonating in like trauma bonding or resonating in slavery bonding, slave mentality bonding, you know what I mean? But vibing and saying, my son tires, or my son had a flat, and then by you understanding the flat, you was aware of the flat that happened, that didn't happen. You feel what I'm saying? Because you listened, so you checked your tires. You feel what I'm saying? Or you had a flat, and someone mentioned it to you about a flat that they know nothing about. They come up to you and just speak in those manners. And that's the ethers talking to you. The big thing is why I kind of started to create t-shirts as myself. Is to be a message coming from the universe. Okay? And my message is from the universe, okay? Listen up, motherfuckers. Yeah, look. I have bestowed on you, my friend, a future that's unforgettable. Come forward. I see your courage. I'm not breaking down. I'm not backing down. Because you have those resources. And people see that about you. But I'm going to be the one to actually say, like, yeah, it's kind of fucked up that they actually build off of you and none of themselves. The backs of you in, you know, off the backs of flesh, you know. And they push these ideologies, and these ideologies is very real. Like, you know, when you read the book Wallace v. Waddles, and if you really tap in, you know these things are fucking real. But they always want to deem it some sort, you know. We're coming into awakening of the soul, and they're gonna try to put us back to sleep. But we're always gonna reincarnate in this energy, okay, in this abundant energy, because we can. It's called as a hierarchy in the spiritual realm, because yet energy changes things, okay. It brings the dead back to life. When Michael Jackson was walking on the pavement in the light, and it was lighting up as he walked, that's basically what it is. You have the power to go in there and change the environment, either for the good or for the bad. You have some people that come in and change the environment, and it's all some whole bullshit, right? But you are the one that everywhere you walk, flowers shall bloom. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere you walk, flowers shall bloom. The resources of God and the sun, bringing that abundance on you. That's why every time the sun come out, I thank the sun. Same thing with the cold, when you get the fresh air from these people, from fresh air, a break from the fog. You gotta know when to tap in and when to tap up. You know what I'm saying? And when you tap in and when it's there, and then they come back to try to clock your vision, you gotta ride the wave and get through that portal. And then once you get through there, you get through another awakening. And it just elevates the soul higher and higher and higher. You're not running away from situations, you're stepping up to them. But it's just, you can't make it up. You can't make this shit up. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all will look at this as fucking marriage. Okay. And it's just finally like, I can honestly see the Pisces actually coming together because the transit is leaving in February. This bitch had to learn a lot of shit, and she was in my shit for the last couple of years. So she learned some shit off of me. Alright? Don't play yourself because I took a lower paying job or I'm on my knees doing something lower pay as no integrity. Okay? Morality plays into this. A servitude or a servant to the energy. That's why I was putting up bread. This is why I was offered natural foods. Y'all had no, where that shit at? Y'all had no play in that. You heard me? And we was wearing shirts that said natural promise on it. And then, for some reason, I got blood on it. I forgot what I did. I think I punched something. And I got blood all over it. And I had to fucking throw it in the garbage. If I had not known about the oxy shits, I'd have been straight. But, yeah, I probably wouldn't have been able to fit it anyway. Now, I done gained a lot of weight. Yeah. Somebody be like, promising marriage and fucking y'all doing that marriage shit and breaking up for the next best thing, which is crazy. This is just like being in harmony. It's like you going through the struggles. What they say, a beautiful struggle, but you harmonizing it. You know what I'm saying? You might not got the best of things, but you're harmonizing it. This is something this person don't fucking know, okay? They don't know how to tune into this. You know, it might be a slow leak, but I'm pulling on that. So every time there's a good day, I make sure I milk on that. You know what I'm saying? And you just be able to find happiness in chaos, peace in chaos, and happiness in Chicos, you feel what I'm saying? Meanwhile, this motherfucker over here doing the most. And like I said before, y'all could be replaceable. We gotta start thinking like that. Stop thinking like this is all that there is at this one job and trying to get this 40 hours, go out there and get that shit. Split that shit up. Split all your eggs in one basket. You know what I'm saying? Invest in that shit. It's always a pleasure of learning something new. It's another one of my shits, okay? I can't point it, but that's another of my shits. Okay. Yeah, this is arrogant, reckless. Again, and I like to say since these cards came out like this is a bust down, bro. This is a coward being bust down. Like, you ain't busting a grape. Okay? This is lack of discipline. So you're trying to come out the pocket like you have courage, but you lack discipline. People that have courage don't lack in discipline. They're disciplined in something. Okay? Something. Get a hobby so you can put yourself in bliss, so you can manifest. This is quick 101 magic. Galactic magic. You put yourself in a better energetic energy. Alright? When you, damn, I lost thought. I guess I can't share that. Okay. This is like stagnant energy as well. When you put yourself in a better alchemical position, when you can find something that you love, a hobby or something, you don't have to share it, but put you in bliss, is a form where you could tap into the source energy and be able to manifest what it is that you want in your life instead of off the flesh. Yeah, look, this is childish downplaying. It came out sideways. I don't know how to read them sideways, but it came out sideways. Or maybe somebody talking sideways out of their fucking shit. One, two faces, you know what I'm saying? 1 minute. Well, I guess with this energy, I guess two faces in your face and behind your back. If it came out sideways. And I just say curiosity kills the cat. Right? This is like a spoiled little fucking rat. I want it, it's mine. Grown ass people be doing that, bruh. This is one that's lack boundaries, right? Really frail, been through a lot of trauma. And sometimes I feel like I feel bad for these type of people, but I've gotten out of that. So it's just like if I could do it, you could do it. And it's a harsh lesson I gotta push on people. Man, you can't always get what you want. Sometimes sometimes it's a hit or miss. Sometimes you miss. It's okay. Right? Sometimes you miss. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put I don't know, sideways. Sometimes you miss. This might be trying to come back around. With this moon energy here, this crescent moon, this is like you know, don't know how to tap in this. Or you could pull out from the ethers. Because let me break another thing down. See the cup, alright, that element, that water, bringing in that emotional from the primordial waters, that ether, and being able to cough it up, right, get something out of that emotion, right? Then, you know what I'm saying? Then you say, hey, let me go get another job. I feel good about myself. I'm tapped in, feeling. I'm communicating, organized. Because when you communicate, you have to be, it has to be clarity. It has to be clear, right? So that would be organized, was that Virgo energy. And then you bring in that prosperity, okay? So this is like mustering it up, having that emotional intelligence, right? So in the reverse, to be able to muster this out. This might mean you need to cry or some shit. Some cancer shit, some home, not having the resources, parent in and out, you know, cheating going on there. That Pisces shit is, listen, that Pisces shit, y'all go study that shit from the past couple of years. What the age of Pisces is really about. Like, I dislike that sign. Like, I've never met, they're always sadistic, and I've never met a positive Pisces, bro. They either sadistic, they got some type of deepness to them. Because if you're always battling yourself, bro, you miss out on so many opportunities from battling yourself. What was whether good or bad? I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you the truth. It was good. If you sat there and you learned something out of it, and you was growing and you was reflecting, something good came out of that because it made you stronger. You had to get up. You had to fall back. Get up, fall back. However your pattern was, right? So now you coming into a balance of knowing exactly where you want to be at. Due to the Capricorn, says a lot. It's probably a lot of you Pisces don't. Just some Capricorn. It's wrong. I bet you that was a sign that the two signs together is the overly dominant man and the promiscuous woman. Like a bad combination, even though they fit. And don't let the planets be off on that shit. Oof. Alright? Because Miss Pisces did some things in her ancient time. That is the ultimate witch. Especially if she's a high priestess and she really know her shit. She's like a red witch, as they say. She would never relent off you. Alright, so I'm gonna get rid of that. You know, people be cowards out here. Alright, one more check. So we gonna do a romantic read right in between 56. I'm doing 50 to 56. So I'm gonna do another reading. Alright, let's see. So see whatever comes up to mind. Yeah, but that last reading was really more about, you know, work fear type shit. That's not a reading for motherfuckers that work for themselves. Because you wouldn't be able to relate to that for the simple fact that you don't work amongst co-workers. But you could probably relate to that if you once been with co-workers, so you might be able to relate to that. But that should be a thing of the past. You know what I'm saying? That should be the thing of the past. That should be the thing of the past. You're fucking somebody on a goddamn job, or you know somebody from the fucking goddamn job in your fucking circle. And you're fucking turned on about it. You're turned on by the person, but you're sad at the same time. Like, this could have been some old shit, like the girl tried to run a mental game and got railroaded, right? But ain't nobody never put her in her place before. She turned the fuck on at the same time. Pissed the hell the fuck off. Again, that Pisces energy. Because you wanted to play games in the beginning. Some people in the Capricorn not gonna chase you. Some girl 50 and some shades of gray type shit right here. And y'all two bitches never fucked before. Sad. You never dated. And she liked to date men. So that gave the Capricorn an extra reason to dip on your fucking ass. Or however you want to take it. Could be any sign, right? Told you this some. Them niggas want justice. This is a fantasy right here. Okay. The Seven of Pentacles is one of my favorite shits, but in this deck, this is like working hard to get you to this state. It's in the upright. It's just fucked up. Because this motherfucker might go off and let it off on someone else. You making this nigga wait on you because you wanna play cat chase mice shit. Is Pisces, Pisces bitch probably got a fucking cat right now. You probably got a fucking cat right now. Don't worry about my shit. You probably fucking got a cat right now. Yeah, it's fucking delusional. The A's came out backwards. You fucking delusional. Yeah, trying to create ties. Soul ties. I didn't even know you could fuck around. I didn't even know you could fuck around like that. Y'all better stop acting like motherfuckers ain't eating tarot and got little tricks up their sleeve. Those be the times where your aunts don't tell you nothing. You know what I'm saying? For those who had to learn about that shit on your own because they was too busy trying to teach you, trying to run one on you to keep you underneath their wing. You know what I'm saying? You know all about soul ties. Okay. Yeah, look, Five of Pentacles. She might have went off and fucking threw off some steam too. She might have did it first. So now that, because she probably thought you was fucking doing that shit. And she went off and did that shit and fucked her whole shit up. And she should have known not to play with your energy. Two girls is way too intuitive. You can't play a female like you would play a nigga. So you played the nigga. You played the shit like you would play on a nigga. And you pretty much shot yourself in the foot. So now it's like the energy that this emperor carries or empress carries, right? She's not about to be second sloppy, okay? This is like a real diva type chick, but come off appearances as of a status and shit, right? This is like a mature lesbian. A mature lesbian. Okay. I'll call them the all-American lesbian, okay? They just look good on both sides, to men and women, right? So, she tried to play that little mental game. She shot herself in the foot. Like, now she's stuck with this nigga, she bored with him. He finessing the shit out of her ass. I got everything I want, but you ain't got that sloppy shit. You got this little clean make believe, fake ass, fraudulent, two-faced, sometime ass motherfucker. A coward. He treating you like a hoe, right? Putting that money on that table. Here, get your kids something nice. Here, go buy you something nice. Because he wants you to come in there and take care of his fucking kids. It's like how you fucking for the rent though. But you want to fuck with a bitch. You would have got that tenfold. You getting your hair done and everything. Yeah, see, she couldn't tie that Capricorn down. That Pisces, he know how to fish. So that's how he caught you. He's a very patient, mature lesbian. Okay. You wasn't gonna lock that down. And you was impatient. Because you thought a motherfucker was out there doing that shit on you. You played the chick like she was a nigga. See? You accepted the offer, but your mind was somewhere else. Because you was two-faced from the fucking jump, right? Oh, you didn't want her to know that you was a sucker. Because you was just getting played by another nigga. Or you didn't want your little secret coming out that you're a little tricking on them hoes. Got a little Tinder somewhere, huh? I don't want this person to really find out what I really be doing. So get away from me. I'm too good. I'm not good for you. And he did. He over here having fun with some other bitch. You know what I'm saying? Got him another low. Got another little girl. Mm-hmm. She a little younger than you, so. Got no kids. That's crazy. He feeling you though. Yeah. But you don't see that shit. Cause he ain't trying to like just be I just trying to fuck you real quick. We ain't serious here. That's funny. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we ain't did that shit back to you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't did that shit back to you. Ain't told you no lies to get you in the bed. Nigga, that's probably all that nigga money. Tricking on you and shit. I'm thinking about that shit. Damn, she ain't even treat me that way. Is that to ask these chicks, man, if they really down like that? Because most of the time, they be chasing men. And they'll use you to get that nigga's attention. But in this case, this is not what she was trying to do. She was really trying to just get a nut off. But you turned her on because she couldn't get you. Because it backfired and shot her in the ass. Your real personality came out. She didn't need to do all that shit. And she wanted to get you whipped, my nigga. It's the Ace of Swords wanted to get you whipped, my nigga. Don't eat the spaghetti. But for females, females, that you eating the spaghetti. Stop lying. Even if so, by mistake. Unless you Jew-ish, and y'all separate between them times and they got that one God week. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She wanted you with her. See, when you go through all these different stages with different people, you kind of lose that spark a little bit. You know, some of us, I used to be all on. Like, hey, what up, doing some wild shit. You know what I'm saying? Being on that friendship level. You know what I'm saying? When you just being a friend, that shit drive them girls crazy, straight girls. Like, you talking to them and shit. She know you like girls, especially when you a mature one, you already know the game, right? Yeah. She was trying to get you. She was trying to bag you. And he liked that shit though. See, that's the thing, bro. Wasting your game on bitches that don't deserve that shit. Like, I done spit some fire game. I done had magical moments with fucking females. And I'm like, she blows it. I'm like, you're blowing it. This is like being able to vibe with somebody on a cosmic level of moving. I don't know if some people, they just probably need to get scared of that shit. I don't know. Yeah, she wasn't trying to get no other motherfucker involved. It's the hermit in reverse. That shit was to get your attention, and it didn't work because she treated you like you was a dude and you're not. So now she's turned on because she's introduced to some new shit. A new way of thinking, a new way of being. And like, hold up, wait a minute. Yeah, see? Like, I ain't trying to get pregnant by no nigga. But you is pregnant by it. You got pregnant by a nigga though. You got kids. So you think that motherfucker ain't gonna be out on you? And he don't got no fucking kids? You kidding me? This is a nigga that was willing to be a leader to them children. Not no fucking father figure. That's for heterosexual relationships. But like being a role model, a positive role model in this case. Like, it didn't have to have those titles. You know what I'm saying? I'm marrying you. Your kids is your kids. But that don't mean I can't be a positive role model. You know what I'm saying? Those are like I said, those are soul ties. Right? This is in the upright. Panning it out in the upright. Soul ties. That's one nigga. Is the nigga you played. Will be the Capricorn probably. And you had a soul tie with this nigga, had a baby with this nigga, had a soul tie with this nigga, had a baby with this nigga, but you playing this nigga. And he was ready pretty much. This is the age. Pretty much, you see the shit in the back, soul ties. Candles. The bottom, soul ties. And you had a motherfucker that was willing to be a positive role model in your kid's life. Not to say that the father's is probably not, you know, but you obviously don't have interest in men if this is the case. You just like the feeling, the fuck, right? Excitement. I don't really like to use too many of these cards because they start to lose what you're trying to say. Let's see. One more card. Yeah, this chick is promiscuous. But look, see, he got that little stickly, right? And you see how she teasing this motherfucker hair. Just mad naive, right? Just open. But this chariot, this way of carrying on, isn't going nowhere. Cause you really like girls, shorty. You've been hiding it in the closet for a long time. Sedate yourself. You forget about it. You set yourself free. But you ain't really free. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, holla at your girl. Holla at your girl. 8400. 8400.com. 84customs.com. I'm an artiste. Go and check my work.